Hey folks, welcome back to another Paul Massive video, and again, Paul Massive, we've got the new grids, new X's, all that stuff. Already checked out How's EX, which is very nice, right? Definitely a very nice EX upgrade that he got. Now we're going to check out Sylveon and Valerie, and unfortunately, this might be one of the worst units in the game. Like, it's up there with, like, Wolfric, right, in terms of, like, the grid she got. And it slightly sucks, because initially I read the, I read her grid wrong. And I thought, wow, they actually did something nice over here, which was stack up as much stuff as multipliers, as many multipliers as they could on her sync nuke, right, to make sure, you know, she could actually be at least a one-dimensional damage healer and be decent at that. But that was not the case. I read the wrong thing. They went with her DPS instead, which is really bad. She has like 3 multipliers, right, mainly for disarming voice. Well, 1 for disarming voice, 2 in general, right? And that's not good. That is not very good, unfortunately. And it's like, they also tried to make her like a sort of like a tank damage healer, which is also not a good idea, because if you look at her like defensive stats, right, these are not good defensive stats. This is at 5 stars, not even 600 HP, which is very low HP, right? Or special defense, which is supposed to be her, you know, strong point, is very low. 184 special defense is really bad, right? 137 defense is atrocious. And then she's slow too. The only like highlight of her stats is her special attack stat, which 381 is not, it's not great, but it's not like, not bad either. It's pretty good, right? 381 special attack is really nice. So they could have really just went into that and made her a one-dimensional damage healer in terms of making her a really nice sync nuker, at least, because her regular moves are cooked. They suck, right? I mean, it's Disarming Voice and Draining Kiss, both of them being 2-gauge moves. Disarming Voice is the stronger one. It's higher BP because Draining Kiss also has, you know, well, actually, never mind. They're basically the same BP. But yeah, and then Disarming Voice has the added, it's AoE, right? So, but Disarming Voice does have like a bit more multipliers in the grid, right? In terms of, it does have like a super duper effective, I think 4 or 5 or something, right? I think if you do check the grid, let me see. It's, yeah, super duper effective 5, so you do have that extra with Disarming Voice, but otherwise, yeah, both moves are really bad. None of these really save it. The only sync nuke multiplier she really got was Brain Sync 5, which is not that great. I mean, it's easy to activate in terms of a multiplier, but it's only 5, right? Which is not a lot in terms of a multiplier, right? HP Advantage 4 is really bad in terms of a multiplier, right? The conditioning plus the amount that it really gives you kind of sucks. Smart Cookie's not bad, but then again, it's onto her regular move DPS, right? It was initially I read that as the sync nuke version, which would have been really nice, but it's not. It's the regular, and it's just like her whole kit just does not work, right? Because again, if you're thinking, well, you could do her into again some like tank that also deals some damage, right? But again, like we mentioned before, her tank stats are not good, for one, right? And even if you account for, you know, oh, she gets the extra special defense buff, she also gets this healing, that healing in her kit or whatever, right? There are straight up support tanks that not only tank way better than Sylveon, right? They do way more damage than Sylveon and have extra stuff to, you know, support the team. Like, for example, Dawn does like what, 7 or 8 times the damage Sylveon does, right? On top of being a better tank, on top of having all the other support capabilities that Dawn does, right? Debuff the opponent's physical attack, right? It could heal heal your teammates. Well, one heal, but you know, it's a big one. It's a big heal, right? The extra defense, team defense buffs, and all that stuff. And yeah, again, like that's one example. Like Jasmine, for example, much more powerful of a damage healer, right? That also is a support / tank, much better tank as well, right? Singsu Blue, right, with Hydro Cannon. Like, it's just like even this Chris that we see over here, that, you know, Brian, opponents under half HP, could hit decently hard, right? But yeah, Sabrina, obviously, not How, but the Hop, got the wrong, mixed up the rivals. So yeah, it's slightly unfortunate, but if you play her right, you should still be able to clear 2K Master Modes, right? So that's what we're gonna try out over here against Bruno. We're gonna have Mostly max offensive stuff here, right? With Shrink plus 5. And we're gonna have a Singsu Elise and Rotom, and then Chris and Suicune. We're trying not gonna get any other outside help in terms of damage wise, right? Oh, Rotom, another better damage healer. Although arguable who's better as a tank though. But yeah, we're gonna have Suicune here, and then Rotom to help. Suicune just because Suicune's one of the best, special sports in the game, right? To help get some of those extra special move up next, so her damage is just like embarrassing, right? And then let's do that. Let's save up our stuff until our post sync, right? So we're not gonna really attack before that, just so we could build up a bunch of these and then maybe that one hit wonder would actually do us some solid damage here and there, right? Anyways, Rock Smash, that slightly sucks on our end. Getting hit by that, but oh well, I guess. So yeah, I guess we could still get one more in, right? Still get one more in. Got first aid there, that's nice. We're gonna breathtaking so we could sync before the opponent sinks. It's slightly pathetic that we have to do this, but it's kind of like cheating, but Sylveon needs the help. Unless if I could, actually, perfectly queue up a quad queue, which I do not have faith in myself of doing. All right, so let's just do that instead. Again, slightly cheating, but it's all right. It's Sylveon, all right. You just gotta let me do this somehow, okay? All right, Suicune went down, but it's fine there, because we do have sync soon, right? Oh, over here at least, so that's good. That's good. All right, let's Thunder just in case. They don't have any. Yeah, they don't have any evasion. All right, we're good. Hopefully this KOs. I'm not super confident. Her sync move looks pretty though. Oh, also I just noticed they gave her a grid on Pride Month. Oh, I didn't crit. Okay, well, I'm gonna try that one again. Oh, actually, it's a male Sylveon. Never mind. Slightly apologize for that one. All right. Here we go again. Hopefully, hopefully we land a crit this time. All right, and hopefully Sylveon one-shots them, and if not, at least the Thunder and Brine afterwards would help finish it off. Okay. Again, very nice sync move. Very nice sync move background as well. I really like her gym. Her gym was really fun, and looked pretty. So. Brian. Oh, thank God. Oh. With the multiple super effective up next, or not super special move up next. All right, we're good. We got saved. Also, so we can soil the shoulder a bit, but oh well, I guess. Well, there it is, folks. Yay, we did it. So, oh, I forgot to master mode. But again, I've been sick this week, so as you could probably tell from my voice. But yay, we beat 2K master mode with Sylveon, even though it's slightly, slightly cheese strat, but we won, and that's all that matters, right? That's all that matters. Except now for the other 2 showcase videos, I need to beat everything in the master mode so I could reset the thing, or else I can't use the units that I were gonna use, right? Especially for Winona, Chris Suicune. Well, oh well, anyways, that's for this one, I guess. So hope you all enjoy. Guys, think in the comments down below. Like this video, subscribe to our channel for some more Pokemon Masters content. I'm slightly disappointed in this. Well, if you can't reach slightly is probably underselling it. Disappointed in the Sylveon grid, but I don't know. I didn't think they did this because, like, when you think about it, Sylveon's like a really popular Pokemon, right? And yeah, they could have done better on this one, I'd say. I'm just saying, man. I liked my idea better instead of having Sylveon in like a. She doesn't really have a role sort of situation, but again, hey, with the right team comps, she can still clear 2K, which is good enough. All right, so have fun, folks, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys care about the Mina or Winona grid, I mean Mina, at least they're more interesting than the Valerie one. So if you watch the Valerie one, you'd probably watch the Mina and Winona one. Those are much, much more interesting grids. Unfortunately. Well, unfortunately for Valerie, not unfortunately for Mina and Winona at least. So have fun, folks. I'll see you guys in the next one.